All right. So I know January has been over for a couple of days already, but I wanted to try something different and recap some of the things that I did see in January. The first movie I saw this year was Primate, which I was actually pleasantly surprised with. That was followed with Greenland 2 Migration, which was really disappointing and honestly pretty much just as forgettable as its predecessor. That was followed with 28 Years Later The Bone Temple, which is probably the best movie of the year so far. But then I followed that up with Netflix's The Rip, which I seem to be in the minority with since I thought the movie was a little too convoluted for its own good, but most people seem to enjoy how it is smarter than the average Netflix action film, I guess. I then saw the latest horror film by Sam Raimi, Send Help, and while I don't think it is his most effective horror film, I definitely found the movie to be fun and entertaining nevertheless, especially since it had a fun performance by Rachel McAdams. But the last movie I saw from January was the sci-fi action film Mercy, which probably felt like the most January movie out of all of the films in this list. I think it has a really interesting concept, but I think the movie fails to do anything interesting with said concept. And that's probably the nicest thing that I can say about the movie. But yeah, out of all of those movies, I would think if you could only see one, 28 Years Later The Bone Temple would definitely be the one to see. It is an absolute crime that the movie was released in January in the first place, since not a lot of people went to go see it. I definitely think it would have performed better as a summer/fall movie, but yeah, I don't know. Sony thought it'd be a good idea to release the movie in January, and yeah, I think they're probably regretting that decision. But this is a movie that definitely deserves to be seen, so I do think you should watch it if you get the chance to. If you are at all turned off by the tone and weird narrative shifts from 28 Years Later, you should know that this movie, while it does operate as a proper continuation of that film, it does find a way to bring all of the storylines together in an interesting way. It does a great job of balancing out all of the things that you may have taken an issue with the previous film. And yeah, those are all of the new films that I caught in January. Be sure to let me know what you thought of these films, or be sure to let me know if you caught anything else that I happened to miss in January. And as always, thanks for watching.